Hello guys, what is Bitcoin? Bitcoin and how does it work? A grant is a grant on a Bitcoin in generation and given to complaints user by self-price phrase, mathematical challenges, this mathematical problems referral hash which is hashable numbers this is less that are equate to the charges have Bitcoin is simply a number such as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to instruction. That's the sum MC Rose pulls $1 bill from her wallet, which is a number. The other bill bears concentration of the Federation Reserve System in the United States, operation at a minimum degree of completion. Since this money has a face value of $1, Miss Rose can use this pressure a cup of coffee. Now let's say do people grade is calculation work $100 million in the difference between Bitcoin has such exciting in the face value of the smart estimation Bitcoin on the other hand is not instruction value and simply a number. The number may have a value agreed upon to personal but it has value and if itself hence Bitcoin and create big growth in the validation plane number goes in game. So the which point of playing the game in first place. The game is single fake because in stage week the age with the relation and security of the Bitcoin network translation history and annual events to contribute new transaction to the network must first play and win a game which takes compilation power is a result and attack which is deflect and costly to cause and damage to the work. What is Bitcoin basket and how does Bitcoin work? Unlike traditional correction, Bitcoin is not issued by a central bank, not backed by a government, is a result of inflation rates, monetary policy, and economic growth indicators that trade liberty influentially currently while do not apply to Bitcoin. Bitcoin is this and a blockchain which is traceably decollaged. Blockchain is a linked body of data made up of humans called blocks contain information about each translation such as buyer and seller time and date, total value, and a link differentiation code for exchange reaching connecting to the exchanger secures from a digital chain of blocks. When a block is updated to the blockchain, it becomes available to one way looking at it trading acting as public record for crypto-centric translation. The blockchain is decentralized, meaning a single unity does not control it. The digital change for block is similar to a Google Doc. The destination can edit. It's not only money, but an only which a line can contribute to it. As different in which make change to it, your copy is updated as well. Well, the idea of your version being able to edit the blockchain may appear useful, especially what makes Bitcoin trustworthy and secure. Tapping click in the Bitcoin blockchain translation block must the evaluation by the majority of for Bitcoin miners. The unique code is used to define users whose translation must follow the correct encryption pattern. Since unique codes are logging ground numbers, configuration team extreme difficulty. The station random of the blockchain verification codes required for its translation generation minimizes the likelihood of a translate Bitcoin translate making my notion connecting to the network. Why was Bitcoin created? During the central money of the world's past people creation were converted into fixed amounts of gold or was operation metals hovering mass concentration abandoned as gold standard between the partly due to the states for funding to world wars and global gold production is liable to keep of which economic development. Marvel publishing collabs such as gold and silver were professional trader for community and service because Poshikalas very comparison to quality and brand to those heavily money rotations for user reproduction not confirm user bank holdings. User really on banks to miniatures the value of sales currently and proton share funds between um, neutral server bank other finance organizer felt worldly and government had to build this out at taxpayer expense. The failure of banks as glory of public funds Hingley for phrases the modern finance system can be as need to destination the finance service to exchange Greece and the financial world rely on banks as financially translation information. Satoshi Nakamoto had the mission of removing bank from financial translation and replacing the switch peer-to-peer P2P payment system which didn't require third-party confirmation, meaning the need for bank to be fact-checking every translation. The blockchain network based ledgers stop Bitcoin and other cryptocurrency developed trust so when was Bitcoin created. When the first block now it is a guessing block, this minute Jane the blockchain was officially launched just a week later. The first test translation took place. Bitcoin with only validation to miners confirms the Bitcoin translation for the first few months exchanges. Bitcoin has to real monetary was this point miners the machines solve complex much problem to discovering of Bitcoin and verify that exchange Bitcoin translation are valid and currently will change Bitcoin for fun. The first economic translation to make more their completion which a Florida man agreed to have to pay PJs and pieces delivery Bitcoin and mine. This day has been credibility as Bitcoin Peace Day every since. This until world price of all of Bitcoin was set first Bitcoin per penny due to the translation, slow appreciation, gaming concentration, reconstruct playing logistic, energy trading DAOs, or decentrally automatic organizer and many other applications are currently being explored with Bitcoin. When was Bitcoin created? Bitcoin was created in the formation of the financial crisis as white paper made by a solidarity unity a group of people named Satoshi Nakamoto. The crisis server as a strong motivation for Bitcoin development. This guide emails to provide a glimpse of how long has Bitcoin been around, why start Bitcoin and what is Bitcoin used for. Goodbye.